This is Tilray on the monthly chart, and I do think that price is in the process of forming a bottom as it created a monthly buy level at roughly $1.50 back in July of last year. With this huge surge in price, now typically when you hit a bottom in this case, you get a reaction, but that reaction is typically followed by a retest as price comes back to the origin of the move higher to fill any remaining unfilled, in this case, buy orders. Now scrolling down to the weekly chart, we do have a support band which should serve as resistance near that $2.25. However, price did breach that level and came back through that level early this year. Now, if we scroll down to the daily chart, we can see that price is currently in this down channel as price is making lower highs and lower lows. Now, before we continue looking at the analysis, let's look at the fundamentals. So, Tilray is a Canadian market share leader, and they continue to add products. Stock, as we saw, is near all-time lows. However, you have Germany in the process of decriminalizing cannabis for recreational use. And when that happens, Germany is set to become the largest country in Europe to legalize cannabis in 2024. Now let's talk about their earnings. Their last earnings, they reported a smaller than expected loss, but lower sales than estimated. The company reported a 7-cent loss per share for the November ended quarter. However, its quarterly revenue was at record high, but analysts were expecting more. So fiscal second quarter net sales grew 34%, up from 20% and 15% increases in the prior two quarters. The growth trend ended a streak of 3 declining quarters. The company's cannabis net revenue grew 35%, but its alcoholic beverage net revenue grew 117%. Now let's talk about the U.S. 24 states and D.C. have legalized recreational marijuana. Ohio was the latest to legalize recreational weed in November. 11 states may be looking to legalize marijuana in 2024, with 5 seeking medical cannabis legalization and 6 other adult use legalization. Currently, Florida, Ohio, Nebraska, South Dakota will try to put legalization questions before their voters in this coming November's election, while the other 7 states will leave it up to the state legislature. So those are the fundamentals. We kind of looked at the technicals, and we're going to stay on the daily chart. And let's go out to the weekly chart first, because I just want to show you this weekly buy level, which sits on top of this monthly buy level. And that zone was formed on this extended range green candle. So you had a rallying price, 2 basing candles to rally out. Price came back and then took price roughly to $2.50. So let's look at things on the daily chart once again. So you have a drop in price, basic candle, and the rally out. So when you kind of all put it together, you have a daily buy level nested within a weekly buy level, which is nested on top of a monthly buy level. So this level, I would anticipate at least a reaction, And this is what I'm projecting. Now the bounce is going to depend on what levels of form this price continues to move down in this down channel. But I am expecting at least a reaction if and when price moves down, say to that $1.50 level. However, this is a trade, not an investment, because you do have significant resistance again at this $2.25 level. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.